worry is mounting over Violet's ongoing breathing issues.
She's kind of taken us on a bit of a roller coaster, to be quite honest. Every morning we come in and it's the first thing we kind of do. We come through the doors, we actually look at her abdomen and see what her breathing rate is.
A healthy koala breathes around 20 to 25 times a minute, but Violet's rate is far higher and troubling team manager Catriona.
She's been kind of up to 50s at some point. There's something just not right with her.
It's so worrying, Graham has decided further urgent investigation is needed.
Even though we've had her on different courses of antibiotics, she's been on ventilators, she's been on inhalers and different medications to help her lungs, it's still not solved the problem. And really the only way we can do that is to get a swab of her lungs inside, and then we'll be able to direct an antibiotic straight out at the problem.
But the only way of gathering the sample and performing other tests is placing Violet under anaesthetic, and that's happening today.
We've got a portable X-ray machine coming in. We're hoping to get some bloods as well. It may be that she does actually just have some scarring or damage to her lungs.
Koala Creek has a clinic on site, which keeper John is preparing for Violet's procedure. He knows from experience, placing any animal under anaesthetic is a real concern.
I've known animals previously that have gone in for quite simple procedures or operations, and they have a really bad reaction to be put under.
James the vet and his team have arrived and begin to set up their equipment in the clinic.
There's a lot of stuff just for this little 6-kilo koala.
It's time to get Violet. To keep her as calm as possible, James, one of her main keepers, collects her.
A really kind of mixed emotional day. We might actually find out some amazing news that we actually now know what's going on, or it might be that we find out some devastating news.
The koalas have only been at Longleat for a short time, but they've made such an impression. The clinic is filled with anxious keepers. Though she's been taking her inhaler, cantankerous Violet fights against the anaesthetic gas. After a minute or so, she's finally out. And the investigation can begin.
We're just checking general health of the blood, and we're also going to do some specific antibody testing for a few diseases of concern: Bordetella, Cryptococcus and Chlamydia.
Bordetella is a bacterial infection, Cryptococcus fungal. But it's chlamydia that's one of the diseases that has decimated the Australian koala population, leading to blindness, infertility and death. Lying on her side, Violet sounds like she's snoring, but worryingly, it's the sound of her damaged respiratory system. The team decide to flip Violet on her front. Her breathing is becoming a concern.
She has got fluid in her.
The lungs and inside chest cavity are lined with a soft layer called the pleura. When they become irritated, they fill up with fluid. If the fluid becomes infected, it can be life-threatening.
Sarah's just monitoring anaesthetic, and she's just noticed that she's having some difficulty breathing, so just repositioned her to make sure that she can get a clear airway.
If they've got the disease in their chest and their the non-disease sides and the disease sides trying to do all the work, it puts more pressure on their breathing.
Next, Vet Richard needs to take a sample from her throat.
We're just going to swab her airways, see if there are any nasty bugs there.
Fungal infections can range from mild skin rashes to deadly infections like fungal pneumonia.
Right, let's get her settled again and x-rays on.
While Violet gets the x-rays that will confirm if she has lung damage, everyone not wearing a protective vest has to leave the clinic.
I think everybody's just a little bit on tenterhooks, just waiting to see
All the team can do now is wait and hope Violet will be all right.
She's not going to.